Alrighty, as Pinoy already suggested, we are a month into the season, which means I thought this would be a good time to catch up with some of our preseason predictions from the first episode. The first episode, we all made some preseason predictions for the end-of-season awards and some big winners. So a month in, way too soon to tell, because we're getting a full 162 this year. So I'm going to just remind you of who you chose, because I'm sure you forgot some of them. And then you tell me, on a scale of 1 to 5, how good are you feeling about this prediction?
You have no comment about this?
I'm going to see how long you guys just let this play out.
I was waiting for him to notice, but he just
Almost gone. Almost gone. It's gone.
You ruin everything.
Go ahead.
We'll start off with the Cy Youngs. Anthony, you chose Mr. Jacob deGrom for National League Cy
I'm feeling
Young.
6 out of 5 because he has a .31 ERA and has given up 1 run in 4 starts.
A home run?
Yeah. That was our only mistake.
To Jazz Chisholm.
And that was his only L this year.
And he has more RBIs than runs allowed. For the love of God.
But do you know how crazy that is? You only give up 1 run all year in 4 starts, and you're 2-1.
And it was to a guy named Jazz.
Jazz is killing it.
Oh, he is.
He's going crazy.
I like him.
But that's
But
that's
his
his
name
only
also
mistake.
me because I keep calling him Jism. And I'm just like, wait,
But that was the only mistake DeGrom made all year is that one pitch for the home run. That's the only mistake he's made.
It wasn't even a mistake. That was a well-placed pitch. He freaking turned on 100 high. It's like, who does that?
Does DeGrom lead the league in strikeouts?
No, he does not. Bieber leads
Shane
the league
Bieber
in
does.
strikeouts.
Who's also
Yeah.
Who is your AL
Cy Young. I'm feeling a 5 as well. Bro, I don't miss.
It's weird. What
For
Shane
pitching Cy Youngs.
Bieber, I was looking at the stats. That 2.48, I feel like I don't remember him giving up that many runs this
He
year.
got into a couple of
He gave
jams.
up like 3 runs in 2 straight starts.
I don't remember.
He got into a couple of early jams, but he always manages to get out of them with strikeouts.
I was going to say by striking them out.
He's picking up right where he left off from the Cy Young. He's going crazy in the AL.
Bieber's nasty. And how old is he? He's mad young. He's like
27?
26
At the most.
Producer Josh, check it out.
25.
That's
Oh.
crazy.
Even younger.
Oh, my
He's
God.
so young and killing it. All right, my National League Cy Young pick was Yu Darvish, who I feel decent. I feel like so about. I'll give it like a 4 on terms of my confident rating. He's not getting as many strikeouts as I'm used to Darvish getting, which is why I thought he would kind of be. I thought he'd be up there by now, but I guess he's still getting used to that division.
Yeah.
I'll give him that. He's got a decent ERA and he's got a good whip. So I like it. Every start I've checked out of his because I'm watching a lot of Padres games, as I think a lot of people are.
Yeah,
Has been pretty good to great. He's just not getting those strikeouts right now. But I'm gonna give him a 4. I think he'll warm up.
Yu Darvish jersey coming soon. Not because I want to.
Oh, that's right.
Because I have to.
That's right. For anyone who doesn't know, which is everybody.
Yeah. Pretty much an insider. But
Anytime Anthony or I play MLB The Show, if someone gets no hit, they have to get the pitcher's T-shirt, and if someone gets perfect gamed, they have to get the pitcher's jersey.
And the only person who's had to do that is me. Because MLB The Show likes to shaft me every single goddamn time. It's not even, no, don't interrupt me. I'm angry at this video game because of the way it likes to just full-fledged fist my asshole with no lube and brass knuckles, and how Gabe just dive, barrel rolls, quadruple cartwheel catch out. But then Gabe just bunts it, and my third baseman has a heart attack on the line hit. I lose it. Now I don't have it. And I've gotten this. I've literally kissed it right on the lips, just mwah, with Garrett Cole, with Giolito, with DeGrom, with. But then Gabe just gets out of it at the last minute. While meanwhile, I get no hit by Lucas Giolito, who I like very much. And then he perfect games me with the Chicago. Who the hell was I?
I don't remember.
Who were you?
And also, if you get 3 home runs with a batter, you have to buy their T-shirt. Or if you hit for the cycle with a batter, you have to buy their jersey. And we've gotten very close. You were, a single away with Jesus Aguilar?
That was infuriating. I was a single away with Jesus Aguilar and a home run away with
But
Pete Alonso.
I rage quit that game. He got a triple with Pete Alonso. That's how bad MLB The Show shafts me.
Anyway, Yu Darvish, I give you a 4 on my side.
Yeah, you're killing it, bro.
Rating.
Yeah, you're going crazy.
I also took Ryu in the AL.
We went all Asian.
He is
I like that.
He's got me a little less confident. He just looks above average. He doesn't look stellar. I'm giving him a 3. I think he'll keep holding down that Toronto rotation. But I am afraid of guys like the Yankees heating up any second now and smacking him around.
And the Rays. And the Red Sox.
Well, the Rays have been. Yeah, exactly. They have a lot of rotations there, lineups there that don't make me feel too great. So I'm gonna give Ryu a 3. I'm gonna pause on Ryu.
Are your top 3 AL pitchers Ryu, Maeda, and Otani?
Yes. Pinoy, your NL Cy Young pick was Max Scherzer. How are you feeling about Max Scherzer?
I'm feeling pretty good. I'll ride him at about a 4.5 out of 5. I'm still confident. He's 1-1. Doesn't look amazing for Mad Max, but in 4 games he has a 1.8 ERA.
Wins mean nothing.
I would say so.
hate
Shouldn't
Like-
that mean it's still looking amazing? Wins mean nothing.
Yeah, wins mean absolutely nothing.
If you think wins matter, turn this off, go home, look at the mirror, and call yourself a dick. You have a 1 ERA because you
Yeah.
you walk in 1 run a game. But that's the only run.
But yeah,
and
but
you
you're
go
like,
0
what?
and 20. You therefore, in a lot of people's minds, don't deserve Cy Young.
4.5 out of 5. I'm comfortable with Mad Max being my NL Cy Young.
I feel like he's been a very silent slayer because the Nationals
'Cause
have
Nationals
just
is
been
bad.
hot garbage. I love to
Because
see
Juan
it. but
Soto's out, so there's
The
no one
Nats have
else.
been not clicking.
Ryan
I
Zimmerman.
mean, most of the NL East has not.
Yeah,
been.
Ryan
have
Zimmerman's
the-
age is starting
have
to
the Mets
show.
played Scherzer yet? No, correct.
No.
Ha ha ha.
And then my AL Cy Young, it's Shane Bieber, who's again killing, and
Shane
Shane
Bieber,
Bieber.
hype
We
train.
went on Bieber.
On that hype train.
You're giving that a what?
I'm
5
sitting at
along
a
with,
yeah.
Mr. Anthony?
I'll say 4.5. I'll say
confident.
4.5.
All right.
I'll ride 4.5 both ways.
All right, so let's move down to the MVP. Your MVP for the National League, Anthony, was Mr. Fernando Tatis. So how are you feeling about Tatis?
Well, Tatis,
Lots to break down there.
you know, he was out with an injury, and people were like, "Yo, where's Tatis? Where's Fernando Tatis Jr.?" You know, he's pretty much the new face of the MLB, and you know, man's got hurt. He literally swung a bat so hard he like tore his shoulder because he's built different. But he came back this weekend against the Dodgers, which was honestly like watching basically a World Series matchup, or technically an NLCS matchup, and he hit 5 home runs
Yeah.
in 3 games, including 2 off of Clayton Kershaw, who's been doing well this year.
2 off of
of
Bauer.
Trevor Bauer, who's doing really
Yeah,
well this
you,
year.
Trevor Bauer.
I like you, Trevor Bauer.
I hate you.
I like you. First Cincinnati Reds pitcher to ever win Cy Young. So Tatis has come back stronger than ever, and with that hype building up around him, everyone is watching Fernando Tatis. Everyone's
true.
always looking at. The one problem I will give is, good God in heaven, is he making errors left and right. He leads the MLB in errors with
Yeah.
nine.
As of this shooting, 9.
What I think it is, I think the errors are more in just him being like a very young, antsy, hyped up. He's trying to rush the plays real quick, you know what I'm saying? Like he's thinking.
He's a big dude to play shortstop.
He is.
I think he's thinking too far ahead, and he's so like just like amped. Like literally, imagine like a crack addict or like a coke, like someone on just like who railed like a foot of coke, and he's just too ramped up. So he's just like f***ing up left and right. You know what I think would be interesting if the Padres experimented and switched Tatis and Machado and moved Tatis to third and Machado back to shortstop, and see how that would work out, and see if Tatis would actually perform a little bit better at the hot corner versus shortstop. He's definitely not going to win Gold Glove by any means because the 9 errors have pretty much tossed him right out the window
Yeah, it's
already,
gone.
and it's April. But you know, I still feel really confident. He's heating up. You know, he's getting out of that injury thing. He's working really well for someone who practically tore his goddamn shoulder. So I'm feeling good. I'm giving it a 4. Yeah, I'm gonna say a 4. Even though Ronald Acuna and Jacob DeGrom are also probably those are the big top 3 right now.
See,
for
my
NL
my
MVP.
whole thing with Tatis is I just don't want him to turn into that like stereotypical power hitter where he's hitting for power. He's getting like the extra base hits, but his average takes a huge hit, and it's starting to show a little bit with the 246. But it's like I hope he starts to pick it up with that average because I feel like he
He's
can.
been striking out like a.
He's like
freaking
Javier Baez, who's like he strikes out a lot, but
Yeah.
when he makes contact, it's crazy. So I hope he changes that or he plays more to that as his strength.
Yeah, Baez's numbers have been terrible. Your AL MVP, Anthony, was Tim Anderson, who's getting back from injury as well.
Yeah, my
Yep.
guys like to get injured.
Thank
It's
God.
just- Tim Anderson is also doing well after coming back. You know, I feel like he's the most disrespected shortstop in the MLB, in my opinion. Whenever they put out these top 10 lists, they always put him at like the very lower half. And I'm like, look, you're going to tell me Tim Anderson is not top 5 when he's a batting title threat every year? And they're like, nah, bro, sorry, I don't know what the tell you. Like his defense. And I'm just like, bro, stop disrespecting TA7. Like, give the credit where credit is due. He's killing it right now after coming back from injury with batting over 300, you know, cranked a home run here and there. You know, he's just, you know, he's helping a Red Sox team, Jesus Christ, a White Sox team that is just, you know, sometimes can struggle, especially with the big guys, you know, haven't been doing as well. Jose Abreu starting to heat up now, finally. Mercedes is killing it still. So
He's
it's
still going
it's
crazy.
beautiful.
How he hasn't slowed down.
Luis Robert is just today got put on the IL. I think the 10-day.
All right, so what number are you giving your confidence in TA7, Tim Anderson?
Just because the AL has so many like
Ridiculous.
high MVP. I'm gonna give him like a 3.
All right, fair enough. Well, Panoy, your National League pick, it switched in the episode. In the beginning of the episode, you said Machado, and then you said you
switched
were
it.
pulling the money in the bank like last
You
minute.
pussy.
And you went Francisco Lindor. So how are you feeling about Hoodie Lindor?
Right now it's looking a little slow.
I would say so.
Looking slow, but you know,
little.
what? Lindor has a tendency to do this. He starts off a little slow to start the year, and gradually he starts to pick it up. And by the end of the season, he's going crazy.
I hope so.
That's gonna happen. It happens every year.
New
So
team,
I'm not-
new environment.
I'm not worried about it. Once he settles in,
Is
for
New
sure,
York
for sure.
really that different from Cleveland?
Not at all.
No, same place. I think I'll set on a 3.5 for
All right.
Lindor right now, as of recording. 3.5.
Okay, pretty solid. And your AL pick was Aaron Judge. How
Well, you
are
know what?
feeling
My
Aaron
my
Judge?
my MVPs haven't aged nicely. Let's put it at that. Yeah, I went with the 2 New York boys, and they both let me down.
Well, to give Aaron Judge some credit, yes, his MVP bidding is looking rough, but he's the only one on the Yankees really doing anything. It's like
He's-
him and LeMahieu.
Maybe, yeah. I can't even give it. And Gary Cole.
Yeah,
Those are the
yes,
three. Those are the three kind of carrying
in
the
terms
Yankees.
of offense.
Yeah, it's
them
just
two.
yeah.
So, but what are you feeling confidence-wise in Judge's ability to climb those rankings back up?
I hope he does it for his sake. I hate the Yankees. I hate the Yankees. I'm sorry. I hate you guys. But I mean, he's batting 250, 4 home runs. His RBIs are really coming off those home runs. His 4 home runs, 9 RBIs. I like to see those RBIs come up a little more, but I'll give him the 3.
Another 3?
I'll give
When's
him
the
an
last time a New York Yankee won the MVP? Because a New York Met has never won MVP.
I know that's a good
8.
trivia.
When was the last time the Yankees won?
It was probably A-Rod.
You think?
No, A-Rod didn't win MVP when. Oh wait, yes he did.
He may have been the last.
He did in 07.
All right, my National League picks, I'll be honest, I went pretty easy on MVP. I went risky on some other things, but I went with some surefire guys in my MVP. So my National League pick was Juan Soto, who's injured. He should be back in a couple days.
Mm-hmm.
He started off Juan Soto-like, nothing crazy, but, a couple home runs, 8 RBIs, batting 300.
Yeah.
But
Juan Soto being Juan Soto.
Yeah,
the
Juan-
Nationals have to do more as a team, and he has to lead them.
I think
for
he needs to
that
stop
be the case.
shuffling. That's what he needs to
I'd
stop
rather that
shuffling.
not happen for random reasons I can't explain. I just would love if the Nationals would just finish in last place.
So I'm going to give that a solid 4 because I feel pretty good about it still, but still a lot to be seen. On the AL side, I'm going to give that a strong 6 out of 5 because I went Mike Trout, the
That's a little
easiest
low.
pick.
6 out of 5 is a little
Yeah,
low.
it's a little low. It's a little low. 120% sure, but he's breaking like all of his first month records. And how is that possible? I don't know. He's getting on base 57% of the time currently. He has a 575 OBP. That means he gets on base 1 in every 2 at-bats. What is that?
It's a Mike Trout year. What
Is
can
that
we
supposed
say?
to be good?
Like what else are we supposed to say? It's a Mike Trout year. Mike Trout's having
Only
another
good
Mike
if you have
Trout year.
1,000.
It's crazy. He's going.
It's stupid. It's like
614 RBIs.
It's unbelievably stupid. But so yeah, I'm gonna give that a solid. Definitely gonna win an MVP again. Rookie of the year. This will be quick.
How's yours?
Sixto Sanchez and Jared Kelenic.
You never miss, huh?
How are they going?
Hey, wait, hold on, Mr. Never Miss.
I don't miss. They have not played yet.
Oh.
Either of them. Sixto Sanchez has been injured since spring training.
Oh.
And the Mariners I'm pretty sure have completely forgotten who Jared Kelenic is. Like he's like the that child they didn't want to have. So when he's like, "Hey mom, can I have some candy?" They like look away real quick. They don't want to bring him up. But when they do enter the show this year, 2021, they're going to kill it. They're going to win Rookie of the Year. I'm going to look you dead in the eyes and say, "I don't miss."
I mean, there's another Marlins pitcher that's putting up an argument for Rookie of the Year right now. Rogers.
He's very nice right
I
now.
thought it was Trevor Rogers.
Trevor Rogers is looking like he's taking Sixto Sanchez's spot over for Rookie of the Year Marlins pitcher.
Nah, Sixto's going to come back, like punch him in the gut and be like, "Get the out of
This
here."
is
How
the-
confident are you in both of those?
Let's see how much delusion can come out of this
give a
one
number to each.
one number.
Two guys you haven't seen in the majors in 2021. How confident are you that they will still win Rookie of the Year?
Anything higher than a 3 is cap.
3.
3 each.
I'm gonna keep it
That's
right in the
totally
middle.
fair.
Right in the middle.
I'm going to go ahead and say for Kelenic, because I also had him as my AL Rookie of the Year, I'm going to give that a 4 because no one in the AL rookie conversations are super duper impressing me. Yes, Rosarena, which we could pivot to you. Yes, Rosarena's killing it, but I just have a great feeling about Kelenic. He was supposed to be a Met, but we decided we wanted Roydinson Cano and Edwin Diaz more than him. And I'll never forgive the Mets for that. But Kelenic is going to kill
Edwin
it.
Diaz has been pretty nice.
He's been
That's
pretty
fine,
lights
but
out this year.
I would rather have Kelenic. You and I went Cabrian Hayes
Yes, we did.
on the National League, and he got hurt almost immediately.
Yeah. Hey, but he has a home run
And
in
he's
his
been
2
out
games.
like almost a month, which is not good.
But you know what he did in those 2 games? He hit 1 home run and 2 RBIs.
Sure.
He was going crazy.
I'm going to give that a solid 2 because there's a lot of National League Rookie of the Year contenders that are just surpassing him in my head.
I'll give him a 3. I'm right in the middle. And then my I kind of took the easy way out here with my AL Rookie of the Year. I wonder then
Nothing wrong with
Rosarena,
that.
who's going crazy again. He started off a little slower to start the season, but now he's starting to pick it up a lot. He's starting to really find his stride. Hey, 3 home runs, 10 RBIs. Can't complain about that.
And 2 beautiful
Where they at?
defensive dives.
Yep.
Yeah.
He proves Rays can fly.
I read Rays fans saying, like, he can't play right field very well, but then I watch highlights of the Rays. I'll watch
He
a
plays it
Rays
very
game,
well.
and I'm like,
He plays it very
They
well.
move him around a lot. His first crazy catch, right field. His second crazy catch, he was in left field.
He plays the whole outfield.
Whatever. I'll say if they just treat him as like an outfield journeyman, moving his ass around until like
I'm
they
sure
can
if
figure
figure
it
you're
out.
one
then-
of the rare diehard Rays fans and you watch them every day, you know a lot more than me, so I'll take your word for it. But every time I tune into the Rays or watch a highlight
He's doing
video,
something good.
He's out there making plays.
He's doing something
all
good.
8 fans of the Tampa Bay Rays.
Although I will say,
You show them some respect.
I will say
I have a Rays hat.
don't think you do.
he has a noodle arm. We were talking about noodle arms last week. For someone built that way, he has a noodle arm, and I don't know why, but he does. He can't throw out a runner. All right, next up we have the home run leaders. In the AL, we have Nelson Cruz leading with 7. There's a big logjam of 7 out there right now.
Ageless wonder, Nelson Cruz.
Just yesterday, there's an outright MLB/National League leader in Rhys Hoskins.
Who
with
is
8.
what? Hit one every in the last 6 games? Six almost in 6
he's
games,
on
something
a-
like that.
He's on a stupid tear.
He's
right
going
now.
crazy.
But let's start with Anthony once
He's
again.
still trash in my eyes.
Your National League home run leader pick was the same as mine, so we can tag team this one, was Pete Alonso, our very own polar bear.
Homerism.
And he has 5 home runs on the season, 3 in the last 7, so
Yep.
he's heating up. How
Finally.
confident are you in that he will lead the NL once again?
I'm a solid 4. If he can keep up this little hot, he
I'm
just
with
like
you.
just like every other power hitter, he's very, they're very streaky. So as long as his streaks his hot streaks last longer than his cold streaks, he's gonna end up leading again in home runs.
Yeah, I think he can.
What I want to see a little more from him
See-
is in the beginning of the season, and especially in spring training, we were all marveling out of his plate discipline and how he was really taking his pitches.
Yup.
He's kind of dipping with
He
that recently.
threw that right the out the window.
Yeah, he's
but
kinda-
if he could return to that kind of form and do what he was doing in spring training, I know spring training, but
Like I don't know what it was,
The sky's the
but
limit.
he was like on another level on spring training.
we just did some.
And he wasn't even hitting like crazy power numbers. He was getting contact, walks. He
Yeah.
was doing it all. I was like,
batting like almost a 300 in spring
no,
training.
he was
like
batting
290.
over a 300.
Yeah, he was going crazy.
At
in
the
spring
end,
training.
by the end of spring
I
Yeah.
think it was like a 324.
Yeah, he was like a
Crazy.
320,
He was killing
330
it. Then the
range.
season started, and it was just like he was swinging at pitches that were thrown at the fans.
I'll give that a 4 with the confidence level 2. This doesn't matter for home run numbers, but I will say almost all of his home runs have come when we need it most, where we're just climbing back and he'll just
He's
knock
clutch.
one.
He's a
Unlike
definition of
Michael
clutch.
Conforto, who's like the Avatar. When you need him most, vanishes.
Well, he hasn't shown up all season. Let's be real. Well, Mr. Don't Miss, who is your AL home run leader, and how's he doing?
Your AL home run leader was Jorge Soler, and he had 2 home runs, I think, in like the first week.
no, he had one. He just got the second one.
He
not
just-
too
he
He
long
got the
ago.
first one opening day, and I
Yup.
thought, oh, look, he's going to do it again.
Like how he's doing. I was like, hey, come on. Mr.
Look,
Don't Miss, right?
Shit happens, but the Royals are a very hot team right now.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
think they're tied for best record
Yeah, they
in the American League or the MLB.
They're tied in the American League for best record.
Look, give him a
He
second.
misses. He
Give him a
misses.
second.
He
Give him a
misses.
second.
So what's your confidence level?
2.
Oh, but you don't miss. Why not a
2.
5 out of 5?
Look, shit happens.
So you do miss.
No,
You
I
give him
don't.
5 out of 5.
Just because I'm not confident in it doesn't mean I don't miss.
My AL home run leader was Miguel Sano, and I clearly picked the wrong twin because, wow, he's batting a 111.
Who's his twin?
He has a twin.
He plays on the Twins.
Oh, I'm like, who the
I was like,
fuck are you talking about?
What are the
I was like,
Sanoas
what's
in
in the
MLB?
MLB?
I picked the wrong Minnesota Twins.
Thank you.
There you go.
And Miguel Sano is garbage right now. He got hurt with his dumb hamstring.
Yep.
And his dumb average.
What's his average right now?
111.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Awful. He has 2 home runs.
Well, you know what?
He's so bad.
2 home runs and a 111
And I had
average.
so
I feel like
much-
those are
Not
his
bad.
only hits.
Yeah.
I had basically, I think he has 4 hits. I'm going to give it, because it's early.
It's early in the season.
I'm not going to dip any of my confidence rankings below a 2, so I'm going to sit him at a 2.
Oh.
But Jesus.
How could you not pick Nelson Cruz?
I didn't think he was going to do. Who thought he was going to do it again? No,
Why don't you vote for?
Yes, I
Why you
did.
use this thing?
thought-
Jorge
you
Soler.
thought Jorge Soler
I didn't think he was gonna
do it again.
Lead it, but I thought he was going to lead the Twins.
None of it's documented.
Well, you know what? None of your picks are worse than mine. I have a player that hasn't hit a single goddamn home run because he's been hurt. Christian Yelich has not hit a home run because he's been hurt, and at this rate, I don't think he's going to lead the league because he's been hurt and he hasn't hit a single home run. And if you want to
Even
lead,
before he was hurt, he was not doing
if you want
too
if you want to lead the league in home runs, you need to be hitting a lot early on. So I'm at a 0.
well. Wow.
I'm selling.
You're selling Yelich completely.
He's gonna hit home runs when he comes back, but he's not gonna lead.
He's never going to lead.
He
Okay.
can- he's gonna go and I went with Jose Abreu because from an AL.
Love
Don't
that
give me
guy.
that. You chose Jorge Soler, so I'm gonna
Still my favorite player.
Jose Abreu, who had a slower start but starting to pick up a lot. 5 home runs, very respectable home runs. With
3 in the last week.
I know it's been good.
He's on a hot
It's been
streak.
good. I hope he keeps it up.
I love him.
Finally, rounding out the predictions, we have our World Series winners. So I'll start this way. I've been starting with Anthony every time. Jonathan, you picked the San Diego Padres.
I
They
did.
are 13-11 and 3rd place. How are you feeling about the Padres
I'm-
World
I'm-
Series chances?
I'm still feeling pretty good. I think they'll start picking it up a lot more now that Tatis is officially back. I think
They got a lot of those Dodgers games
Yep.
out of the way.
And it was honestly that showed a lot that they can really keep up with that kind of caliber of team. They can keep it up, make it interesting, make it fun to watch at that.
Super.
So I think it's gonna be great for the Padres. I think it's only up from here. I'm sitting at a 5. I'm all in on the Padres,
Really think they're going to win the World Series?
I think
Okay.
they will.
I mean, they're definitely World Series contenders.
Yes,
Don't get me wrong.
100%.
and
So
they
I can't-
they can show they can match up against World Series teams.
Yeah, I can't knock your confidence in them. They are well put
You just
together.
got to wait for them to click a little bit.
So, Anthony, your Chicago White Sox have climbed back out of that hole, are above 500, 2 games behind the Royals in their division. They're looking pretty good. They're on a nice hot streak. Lucas Giolito screwed you. He'll bounce back.
Why do you have to bring that up?
Anyway, what is your confidence level in the White Sox winning that World Series?
4.
Okay.
They're going to win their division. The Royals are going to slow down a bit. They're just on a hot streak right now. The White Sox are definitely a team that's built a hell of a lot better. They're pitching on paper. Oh, this is, of course, all on paper.
Yes,
Yeah.
This is a lot better. Lance Lynn is hurt right now, but, he's going to come back, and he was doing very well before he got hurt. Giolito, after getting punched in the throat that one
he
start,
got
he's going to
rocked.
bounce back. Dallas Keuchel, he's okay. Sometimes he hits, sometimes he misses. Mr. No Hitter. So solid. The
Going crazy.
bullpen that
It's a mixed bag.
they have probably won't get called up this year, but I'm very excited for when he does. Yoelkis Cespedes in the farm
Yeah.
system. Cannot wait. He's literally a 5-tool version of Yoenis.
Can you imagine them pulling in a Rosarena with him and being like, "Oh, it's August. We have 40-man. I mean, we have the expanded rosters for the playoffs. Let's do it." And he
they
just
should
tears it up.
and he just does it. Complete a
That
Rosarena.
would be amazing.
That I would
amazing.
love every single
I'll be so
second
happy
of
with that.
For
Solid 4. The AL is tough, but I think they have what it takes to put a very solid fight.
I still feel fine about the Yankees. It's just the Yankees thing. They're going to climb back out of it. There's no way that they just
No.
stick it.
The Yankees thing is to not finish below 500. They will never, for some reason, since 1993, 2, 1.
I think it's like
From the
93.
early 90s, they have never finished below 500. Even like the 2014 Yankees, where it was the fucking senior center of the MLB, they still finished over 500. They're going to finish over 500. They'll probably scrape together 85 wins.
What?
They might even make the wild card.
You know
I
what's-
can see them making the wild card, but it all depends because, my God, is
You know what's
everyone
crazy?
on
You
that
know
team
how
on
I
a cold
know
streak.
that this isn't normal for the Yankees? You have fans just throwing shit on the field now, just throwing baseballs at players, and it's like,
fans could be kind of bratty. They're so used to winning.
and it's like, hey, you see us Mets fans? All we do is we wear bags on our heads
We're
sometimes.
a game over 500, and it's like every win is a World Series victory. Cha-ching.
Well, I'll say that I am pretty confident in the Yankees to pick it all back up. I don't think it's a big issue. I think it sucks that they are in last in batting average. They're batting a 203 as a team, which is dead last in the MLB. But they'll pick it back up because they're the Yankees. They're overpaid, and they'll be able to do it. That's just how it is.
Look, the Yankees were so bad, Jay Bruce was like, I'm not doing this shit, and retired. 2 weeks into the
totally believe
season.
that's
2
the
weeks
reason.
into the season, Jay Bruce was like, I'm not dealing with this shit. I'm done.
Well, I'm going to put my confidence in the Yankees at a nice 4.5 because they're still going to easily make the playoffs.
This is not going to age well. I can tell you that right now.
Make a bet right now who finishes on top of who, or if the Orioles finish on top of the Yankees, or if the Yankees finish on top of the Orioles.
Well, what is the wager?
That the Orioles are going to finish over the Yankees.
The Orioles are going to finish over the Yankees? This is the easiest.
Oh, yeah.
This is the
Take the
easiest
bomb.
bet in the world.
Take the bomb. Loser has to take the bomb.
No, loser has to take the hot sauce they don't want because I want him to take Mad Dogs. I know he doesn't handle that well.
So a hot sauce hit on the episode.
Yep. To start the episode
That's
off.
totally fine.
We'll do
All
hot
right,
sauce hit this.
someone write that down. I know we have it on camera, but
So at the end of the season, one of us is going to have to do a hot sauce hit before the episode, so they're going to have to suffer the whole episode.
Yep, and it's not going to be me because there's no way
So-
the Yankees
all right,
finish
so-
below the Orioles.
so he's gonna hand us our T-shirts.
While he's going through hot sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, okay. No, I don't know. I don't think he's gonna do hot sauce. You're gonna do hot sauce in your new T-shirt.
All right, so that's a great segue, actually. You made a really dumb bet that's going to result in your pain in like 20-something weeks.
We're gonna see him take a hot sauce. We're gonna see him take Mad Dog.
That was the third wager made on Bunt Buddies, and let's just catch up with the other two big ones. So, Anthony, Pinoy, you guys have a wager amongst the two of you that has $20 on the line, and it is that the Orioles will finish 75 wins.
Now, it's going well.
No, it's not.
The O's are doing pretty good. They're 5-5 in their last 10. So
10
they're
and 12 overall.
Yeah, so
Which,
yeah.
do you know what that's on pace for?
It's on pace for 74, which means I get $20.
You know what? They're gonna pick it up. It's gonna be They're gonna get 75 plus. And it's gonna be great. It's gonna be poetic justice when they get exactly 75.
Wait, so hang on real quick. So not only are you gonna have to take hot sauce while you're crying from the hot sauce, you gotta open your wallet and or cell phone and either hand me $20 or Venmo me $20.
Look,
That's beautiful, and I can't wait to get that on camera.
these are a lot of fighting words, and it's gonna come down to me getting $20 while Gabe's in tears and Ant just gonna have to give me $20.
You have a lot riding on the Orioles.
Baltimore, please God, please don't let me down.
Bro, buy a jersey already.
I'm actually
Never mind, I
want
know what
to.
I'm getting you for your birthday.
And
Or
then-
Trey Man,
Ichiro, Baltimore jersey.
I'll swing for the fences on you.
Why?
I'll
Your favorite
swing on
player on the team you're going hard for.
No. No.
Who the hell wants an Ichiro Orioles jersey?
I'll
He's not a real
swing.
Ichiro fan then.
I'll swing for you.
Next up is Mike Yastrzemski.
How's he doing?
Mike Yastrzemski.
Apart from that, I think the highlight of his season was that one of the week.
Mike Yastrzemski started off doing so bad, and he's heating up. He's got 4 home runs. He's
Like-
batting a 215 after starting with like a below 190.
Yeah, and the only award he's gonna get this year is his bunt of the week.
Well, I want to remind you, I never said he would win MVP.
But he's not going to finish top 5
He's
either.
not gonna finish top 10.
We'll see. We'll see.
What was our wager on that one? We get what T-shirts, right?
You guys get T-shirts of your
we
choice.
get T-shirts if he doesn't finish top 5. If he finishes top 5, you and I have to go half on a Mike Yastrzemski Giants jersey.
Yeah, T-shirts.
Speaking
would
of
be
which,
great.
what color do you want? The orange, the cream, or the
We'll
black?
figure it out once
we're not
Mike
gonna have to worry about that.
I mean, I know we're not, but I just
Once
like
Mike
ideas.
Yastrzemski is batting a 300 in August, I'll start thinking about it.